How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the Ueno Center Pavilion. I'm excited to have you guys here today. It's always a crazy time, and it's good to take some time for mental health, spiritual wellness, and all that good stuff. We're lucky. When we first interviewed Melissa for a job here, she said one of her goals is to be a yoga instructor one day. And so we felt like this would fit perfectly into basically what she's doing now and a dream as well.
You made it!
Offices are at lunch right now. We are recording this, so we'll be sending this off to the other offices. So the reason why we record this is so if your team wants to do this together anytime, they can do it during their lunch or before or after work as well. So again, always take some time for your mental, spiritual well-being, and also physical health, strength, and flexibility. So let's introduce everybody. We'll start with Melissa. She'll be our instructor. She's one of our awesome dental assistants here.
Hi, thank you. My name is Melissa, and just want to say thank you for joining us. And I hope you have something to take away from it. So I hope I'm able to give that to you guys.
Awesome. We have Diana, who's also one of our assistants.
Hello.
All right. That's a great intro. We have Brittany, who's the treatment coordinator here.
Hello, I'm Brittany. I cannot wait to get zen with all of you guys.
Becky in the back corner there is also one of our assistants.
Welcome.
Yeah.
We have Callie, who is our assistant and runs our lab, and is also the drummer today.
Yes,
Callie.
And Dr. Deborah Westervelt, one of the awesome periodontists here.
Hi.
So what we're going to do today is we're going to start with some meditation, go into some yoga as well, and we'll end with some meditation. The active portion will be between 12:15 and 12:45 roughly. So you want to start with your thing? You want to come up here a little bit more? Why don't you show yourself in the middle? So Callie has this amazing drum set here. You find that at a garage sale or something? Oh, Amazon. Okay, awesome. Well, send us out here.
All right. So, go ahead. Oh, thanks. Just close your eyes and relax. Take some deep breaths. All right. So we're going to start off with the meditation, and we can start off with your eyes open, your eyes closed. What I would like everyone to do is just kind of get in a comfortable position and have your palms facing up to the sky, open for energy to enter our bodies and to receive our love and gratitude for everyone that is able to join. So we're slowly going to take a nice inhale through the nose, hold, let it out slowly through the mouth. We'll do this 2 more times. Nice inhale through the nose, hold, and let it out slowly. One more time. Hold. I want us to just kind of sit here, and it's really hard for people to just sit down nowadays without letting their minds wander. So if you can sit here and just be with yourself, within yourself, silently, find yourself wandering, thinking about other things, thinking about all the activities you need to accomplish for the day. Just bring yourself back to center and bring yourself back to your moment. Just give yourself that space and your mind the respect of just being silent. Focus on your breathing. Let your face relax, your brows relax. that was, I don't know if that was a full minute, but it felt like a minute meditation. Thank you, Kelly.
We have 6 more minutes before we start yoga, so.
Okay, well, we can just keep on breathing.
You want to take us some stretching?
Yeah, we can do some stretching. If you want, we can always come up. We can do a little bit, we can go over the poses as well. So we're ready, so we can all come up to our mats. We're gonna start off that mountain pose. With mountain pose, you want to make sure your ankles and feet are under your hips, nicely and grounded with your shoulders. We're going to start with our palms facing open, and we're going to take nice 2 deep 3 breaths. Okay, ready, go. As you breathe in, you can bring your shoulders up, and as you breathe out, just push it all away. Okay. One more time. We're going to bring our hands up to the sky. In, and then pushing away, breathe out. One more time. And the last one, we're going to go into a forward bend. So we're going to bring our hands up. And then we're going to bring our hands forward. Exhaling. Touch your ankles. That's great. If you can touch your mat, even better. But don't push yourself during these poses.
That's them doing it together.
That's actually you want to.
This one's darker.
No.
And a nice way to hang out here too is to cradle your elbows. So you're not stressing out your shoulders. This is something we're going to be really mindful about because we are always holding tension into our shoulders and neck. And you can go side to side, look side to side as well. And just let your neck rock slowly and gently. And then when we come up, we're going to take a nice deep breath as we're coming up. And just imagine your spine slowly bringing it all back in your crown. Up. Okay. So during these poses, I don't want anyone to really try to push themselves into stretching really hard. It's really important to just take it easy. As assistants and doctors, or even people who sit in chairs and are on the computers, we hold a lot of stress in our neck and shoulders and in our backs. So that's something we're going to focus on today is just getting a nice deep stretch in those areas.
Yep, we got 3 minutes. So let's open up the forum. If you guys want to have any comments or anything, what do you guys want to get out of this? What are you guys excited for? Do you guys have team members doing this with you? So does anyone want to talk? I'm gonna go gallery mode here.
Snow. Ooh, someone's in the snow.
Well, that's definitely a fake background.
Oh. I was like, wow, magical.
That looks nice.
All right. So no one wants to talk. So
No worries.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
We can do the talking for them.
Yes, we can. So now it's just kind of a little warm-up stretch before we get going. Again, the active portion is going to start at 12:15. So we got about a minute and a half before we get going. I would like to hear some more of the drum to get us ready. So can we call Callie back up again and get us sent out again? So for those that just joined, this is Callie, our drummer.
Come on, girl.
Any instructions, Melissa, for us?
What should I expect?
So don't expect anything. This is nothing to be competitive. This is a journey that we are all on. Yoga is a journey. It's not necessarily like where you're, like what level you are. Just take it as it comes. And just what I would like for this is to be for us to like kind of center ourselves and be mindful of our bodies while we're doing it. If it feels too intense, just ease up a little bit. You don't have to stretch so hard. So, you know, just let it flow in you. Very good, baby.
Let's do another minute of the
Sure.
here. Talk us through the breathing.
Oh yeah, so when we do our breathing, we want to be mindful of how we are breathing. You want to take a nice deep inward breath, filling up your belly. So, you know, my belly is a little bit filled up there. I mean, we let it out our mouth, go. Bring it in. And so when we are doing certain poses, we'll be breathing it in. And when on the release of the pose, or to get a deeper stretch, you exhale. Okay, breathing is really important. It helps to reset your mind, especially when it comes to anxiety. So you hold your breath for a count of 4, hold for 5 seconds, and let it out for a count of 7. You do that 3 to 5 times while you're sitting at your desk, while you're assisting. It really helps to reset you so you're not feeling so anxious, especially about grabbing the next patient or who you need to call next to collect from. So things like that, you know, office life. So breathing is really important in everyday life to help us recenter. And during our exercise here today, breathing is going to be really the key focus. So if you can't do a certain stretch, that's okay. If you can just work on the breathing, that would be like the best thing to take out of all of this.
Listen, how often do you do yoga yourself?
Maybe like once a day.
Once a day. All right. Amazing.
That's
All right.
that.
So what would you recommend for our referral base here?
So once a day, I feel like it's a stretch because I would do it really quick. But if you can get at least 5 minutes in every other day or 3 times a week, even 10 minutes. I know I had some of us practicing beforehand, and we would do a quick 10-minute yoga for the neck and shoulders. And even after that, we all felt very relaxed, a little bit more comfortable in our shoulders and bodies. So what I would recommend is just reminding your office family, because you guys are a family, and you need to take care of each other, to take time to stretch and to be mindful of our bodies and how we're feeling that day. And if we're feeling chaotic, the schedule's chaotic, it's just important to, if you can remind everyone just to take a moment to do a breathing exercise. It's just as good as taking a moment to do a yoga exercise.
Awesome.
So something I would recommend for sure. Beautiful.
And stay hydrated at the office.
And stay hydrated.
And I think let's get into it.
Let's do it.
I'm upset now from all this drum playing here. Your voice is so soothing today.
It's it.
All
Not
just today. Not just today.
I'm used to the mom voice, that's why. So we get the yoga voice today.
Yeah, I don't talk to my kids like this. Definitely not. So we're gonna start off with mountain pose. So again, that we were just doing that earlier. If you want to just come to the center of your mat, you really want to be grounded. Heart's open, crown is nice and strong on your shoulders, hips are nice and strong, and your ankles and feet are well supported. And we can always start off by spreading our toes. You can't really see mine, so I'm wearing socks, yoga socks. But we want to focus and imagine your pinky toes and then each other toe slowly laying down on the ground. So we're going to lift up and spread your toes and lay them down on the ground. Just get nice and sturdy. We're going to take a nice inhale, and as we inhale, we're going to have our palms open. We're going to bring our shoulders up on the inhale, okay? Let your shoulders melt away from your ears, okay? We're going to do this 2 more times. In, out. Melt your shoulders away. Inhale. And exhale. For this next move, we're going to be bringing our hands over this way, okay? So, and we're going to exhale forward. This is forward. So here, this allows you to stretch the back of your legs. And you can just hang out here, holding onto your ankles. You can touch your toes. You can move your hands to your mat. but do not force yourself to go any farther than you can. You want to be very gentle with your body, okay? Especially those that are beginning. Even if you are advanced, it's just your body takes a lot throughout the day. Just want to give it a good stretch. And slowly inhale while you're in this position and exhale. And as you exhale down, try to stretch a little farther. Really deepen it. You can also cradle your elbows as well to help cradle your shoulders. Keep them nice and comfy. You feel like it's a lot of strain on your shoulders. And what I like to do is to look side to side. So it allows my neck a nice stretch. If you feel any tension, just gently go side to side. And as you're doing this, you're being mindful of your breath the whole time. So inhale in, exhale, get a deeper stretch. Really let your shoulders go as you're cradling your elbows. All right, inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to come up. So first thing we're going to go down to our mat, and we are going to work on our shoulders here. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our hands to our shoulders, and we're going to have our elbows kiss. So you can watch me first if anyone needs to. And we're going to bring it up, over straight this way, chest nice and open, and we're going to trace our elbows out, exhaling out. So we can do that together again. So inhale, hold, exhale. We're going to do this 2 more times in one sweep motion. Inhale, hold it, and you want to squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale. One more time. All right. So next one was we're going to lace our hands together like this. Have our thumbs out, and we're going to put it over our head and relax. And as we're doing this, we're squeezing the back of your shoulder blades. Pretend there's like a pencil back there. And you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades. And you want your chest out and open. And inhale. Ooh, I feel that one. Oh yeah, get it. Okay. Want to make sure if you kind of lean forward, you can also grab a blanket too. I don't have one with me, but to sit on kind of gives you a little bit of extra. But if you find yourself rounding over, just be mindful and pick your shoulders up, shoulders down, away from your ears. One more. And release. Okay. So these are good moves to do, while you're on your 10-minute break or sitting at your desk. Just get your shoulders moving. The next one we're going to do is we are going to put our hands out like this. One hand's going to kiss the earth, as our yoga instructor that we like to watch says. And we're going to gently raise this arm up. And you're going to feel some tension in your neck, all the way down into your wrist. And all that is your day's work, week's worth of work. Just gently find yourself, your head falling. Keep it straight. You want to be nice and strong. And if you want to take the stretch a little bit farther, you can gently raise your hand over your arm and just gently allow your hand to rest on your head and let gravity do the work. You don't want to push to get a stretch. The whole point of this is to not overstretch and to push yourself, is to just let your body guide you. As we always tell our patients here, let comfort be your guide. Listen to your body. We can gently go down. Just allow that stretch to really sink in. You can always lower your hand if you need it. If it's a little too intense, let your body rest. Or be mindful of the breath. Gently let the hand down. Release. We're going to do the other side. So we're gently going to bring your hands up. If you need a little more deeper stretch, bring your hand over. Hands flexed. Let your hand just be the weight on your head. Don't push it down. Let gravity do the work. And you'll feel all the tension in your neck, in your hands, in your arm. You'll feel that tingly sensation. Stay here. You can always lower your hand if it becomes too much. Let your body rest, and then you can always bring it back up for a deeper stretch. Just take it easy on your body. It's important to love your body. You only get one. Last breath in. Hold. And release. Then you come down. Your hands here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do another stretch for your shoulders. You're going to bring your hands down this way. And we want our chest to be open. So it's going to be like this, and we're going to push your chest out. And then we're going to bring your chin in. Breathe in. Be mindful of your breath. Hold this pose and really squeeze the back of your shoulder blades. Bring your chin up a little bit. This is something I would like to do in the sun. Obviously not today because it's super hot. But if I was in the morning time, if I had a nice porch or what is it, just a nice balcony, I think I would like to be in the sun doing this and just embracing that energy for the day. All right. This next pose, we're going to go to table. So what we're going to do is we are going to go to tabletop here. Okay. Very good. And then we're going to, with your right hand, we are going to bring it up and get a nice stretch in. Make sure you're engaging your core. Don't let it droop down, okay? Engage the core and stretch. So I'm always super tight in my shoulders. I do yoga, doesn't mean I'm going to be very loose in my shoulders. I'm always super tight, so it's a really hard stretch for me to do. And we're going to come through and it's hard to go through when I'm through. And we're going to come through and needle through, thread your needle through. I should be on this side. So thread your needle through this way. And we're going to rest your shoulder down. And let your left hand support you like this. And this is a really good stretch for your back and your sides and shoulders. And just stay there for a few breaths. We're going to stay there for 2 breaths here. So inhale, hold, and exhale. Good one. Thank you. So while you're down here, this is a nice position to just recenter yourself. I'm sure a lot of our minds are wandering. So just be mindful and bring yourself back to the present. And we're going to come up to tabletop. Release that. It's so good, Lisa. Yeah, thank you guys. I never taught people, never heard of this before. So same thing, we're going to do it to the opposite side. Okay, we're going to bring our left hand up now and stretch. Try to really open your chest and thread the needle through. Give yourself that nice deep stretch. Okay, we're gonna do this two more times. Great one. I'm really proud of that.
Yeah.
Good job. Great work. And we're gonna come up to tabletop. Okay, guys?
I don't know if I was gonna get back up.
And we're gonna do it again on the right side. So you want to just allow yourself some time to get the stretch and let your body absorb. Muscle memory is important. And grab the needle. And just remember to take it slow. Don't push yourself. Be mindful of your body. Let comfort be your guide. Be connected with your mind and body. All right, tabletop. Last one. We're gonna do the left side. Open your chest. Try to get a little more open. And let the needle through. And gently let yourself go. All right. This one, I like to always do a child pose. So you're gonna wide open or spread your knees apart a little more. You're gonna push back. I'm gonna give it a good stretch in the arms here. And you're just gonna rest your head down on your mat. And then if you want a deeper stretch, it's always nice to bring your right hand over the left hand. And this allows more of a stretch in the sides and your shoulders.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one. So this is a resting pose, but you're also really working hard too. So you're stretching. And then you can come back to center. And relax. Take a deep breath in. And release. And go to the other side. So if you did your left, now go to your right. We'll hang out here for 3 breaths, okay? Inhale, exhale, that's 1 breath. Inhale, exhale, that's your second. All right, so now from this position, we're gonna come up to tabletop again. And we're gonna do, this is a popular one, cat and cow. Okay, so you want your feet, the tops of your feet, flat on your mat. Okay, you don't want to really be too engaged. And we're gonna round our backs. And as we're rounding our backs, this is the exhale. Okay, and as we're exhaling, we're engaging our core. Imagine your belly button going to your spine. So you want to engage it nice and firm. And that really helps to steady and balance you. And release. Okay. And we're going into cat. We're going to inhale. Sorry, exhale. We're exhaling. Exhale on the cow. So cow, that's cat. Oh, this is cat. Sorry, exhale on the cat. Sorry. And then inhale on exhale. You want to bring your head down and really push through your shoulders. Push your shoulders away from you and really round out the top of your back in this position. Let's do that one more time. So from here, we are going to bring it from this position to then out walking your dog or dog pose. Tacos, yeah. Okay, let's have tacos after. So this is a really good stretch. This is downward dog. And you want to just, you don't want to rock, but if you can push yourself to your heels, that's great. But if it's really intense, don't push yourself. And a lot of people like to walk the dog. So you just gently lift your heels up from side each foot and alternate. Reverse and and you can take your time, just hang out on one side, switch, hang out on the other side. And bring your right leg up, engage your core. And we're gonna sweep your knee through, and you're going to land like this, okay? This is a really good stretch for this area, so I'm facing the wrong way. So you wanna bring your elbows down. Sorry, guys. That's like, I had one of these ones. Yeah, more stretch. Sorry. We're gonna hang out here for 2 breaths, okay? So inhale, exhale, 1 breath. And on your exhale, really allow that muscle to release in your hips. Hold a lot of tension in our hips and lower back as well. Slowly bring yourself back up. Come back to tabletop, okay? We're gonna do downward dog again. So we wanna engage the other leg. We're gonna come through. And we're going to bring your left leg up, knee through. Okay, get comfortable. And what we're doing is we're stretching out this muscle here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and allow your body to release the tension and go a little deeper into your stretch. Out here a little longer. Gently lift yourself up. We're going to bring our knees back under us into tabletop, okay? And this time we're going to go back into downward dog. And this is a favorite move that I like to do. I like how it sounds. It's called chaturanga. And we're going to go in and sweep through. Yep. And lay your feet flat on the mat and really push yourself up. Can you say it again? Chaturanga. I had a yoga teacher when I was going to Foothill, and she would say it like that. And it was our favorite pose. And she would, okay, now go to chaturanga. And bring yourself down. We're going to do cobra. So a cobra, you want to open your fingers, really spread out your hands. Okay, and push your shoulders away. This opens your chest. This is a really good position to strengthen your chest muscles. And bring it down. And so now, what we're going to do is engage your legs, and we're going to do this. Superman. And then try to bring yourself up if you can. And if you get tired, come down. Let your body relax. Enjoy your journey into yoga. It's not a competition. No one's a certain level. It's all about being mindful and relax. All right, let's go back to child pose. I always like this one, especially in between poses. And a deep stretch in here. So now we're going to come up and do a triangle. So what we are going to do is we're going to start off at a lunge. So we're going to start off with the right leg, and we're going to do the left leg after. So you always want to alternate. So with this, you want to make sure your knees are stacked over your ankles. Stacked. Be nice and sturdy. Okay. And we're going to put our hand down, bring yourself up gently and rest. Excuse me. Rest your elbow on your shoulder here or on your knee. And you don't want to collapse it. You want to hold yourself in this position. We're going to bring the hand up Okay, if you feel uneasy in this position, you can always bring your hand to your hip. And keep your neck strong. If you find yourself getting a little lazy here, just bring your neck up and strengthen that. Okay, and we're going to extend this leg. Gently come down. This is triangle. And you'll feel this stretch in the inseam of your leg. You'll feel it in your shoulder. Hang out here. Remember not to collapse into your ankle, okay? You want to
great job. Do what's comfortable.
do what's comfortable for you. Do not push yourself. Just take it easy. You can always bring your hand to your hips for more balance. Okay? Stay for another breath. And we're going to come down back into that lunge position. Okay? And we're going to sweep and use the other side. All right. And come up again. Bring this left leg up. Rest your shoulder, your elbow onto your knee. And you're going to not collapse in. You just want to strengthen, hold, engage your thigh. And we're going to bring our hand up. If you need a little more balance, just put your hand on your hip here. Stay balanced and engaged and being able to not wander off and feel like you're not doing something right. Just go with it. And moving your leg out into triangle. This way so you guys can see me. Good job. Everyone is doing so good. Thank you, everybody, for joining us and giving us your time. It's greatly appreciated. And we're going to come down. I always like to, in between each pose, every so often I do like to do the child pose. It just kind of helps to just rest and stretch out what you're stretching, especially in the shoulders. So I do have another pose that I like. It's called Eagle, but a lot of people, it's really hard to do, especially if you haven't been doing yoga. So I'll just do the arm, but we're just going to wrap your arms like this. And you can do this sitting. You can do it at your desk. Yep. And then it really helps to stretch out the shoulders. You can alternate. It's important. Moving on. You can do child pose. So it's really important. Try to engage. You know, you wrap your hands. It's a huge stretch in the shoulders here and your tummy.
I actually really feel it. I do feel it.
Yeah,
It's a really good one.
you alternate. So if you want to get fancy, you can do this standing up. I haven't done it in a while, but you come in, chair pose. You guys want to try it? Ooh, okay.
Advanced only.
Yeah. Come in, chair pose. You want to, like you're sitting, like squat, sitting in a chair, arms up. Bring your arms in. Top, you can stay like that. And then you can bring your.
Oh, okay.
It's really, it's a little intense. So
We say
yeah.
I'm gonna do that if this wasn't recorded.
Or you can just stay in your chair pose and wrap your arms. This is a good position. It engages your thighs. Yeah. When doing this, you gotta go stretching your hips.
Are we switching sides?
You can switch sides. Yeah. Yeah, switch sides. All right, guys. Well, let's come back to mountain pose. Okay. And we can end this session with mountain pose and a nice meditation. So when we're at mountain pose, this is when you want to connect, align yourself, make yourself nice and straight. Really connect to the earth under your feet. Palms open. And nice deep breath in. hold. And exhale. When you're exhaling, you really want to let it out nice and slow and deep, okay? So inhale, shoulders up to your ears and hold. Exhale, melting your shoulders away. One more time. Hold and exhale. If you want to, Kelly, come up with your drum. We can end this with meditation. We can come down here to your crisscross applesauce position. And we're going to just, it's important to end your yoga. If you can't do it, but end your yoga with a meditation just to kind of come back and reflect on your yoga journey and the time that you spent with yourself doing your yoga poses and sending out to the universe what you want to take away from this day. Mindful of your breath. And you might find your mind wandering off because you're ready to get back to work or you have certain chores you need to get done. But bring yourself back to this moment. Just allow yourself that space and that time and respect for just slowing it down. Taking a nice deep breath in, going out slowly. Really giving yourself some gratitude for taking the time. Give your body that moment of yoga poses. Open your eyes slowly. Let your eyes focus back. And namaste. Namaste. Namaste.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Melissa, thank you all for joining us at home. Hopefully you guys had a great time. We want to thank Jamie, who's on the line, for setting everything up as well. So thank you, Jamie.
Thanks, Jamie.
And guys,
Thanks, Jamie.
thank you for your support of us. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully you guys do this with your team. I feel phenomenal. This feels great. Yeah. So this will be a fun thing to do with your teams. We'll be emailing the link out to everybody, so you guys will have the link and you guys can join us anytime you want. Melissa, awesome job.
Thanks.
That was fantastic. Joining us. Have a great day.
Bye.
Yoga
Dude,
instructor.
oh,